Back in downtown Mankato, where the almost 4,400 people in the building tonight, certainly filing out. And they saw the home team get off to a quick start tonight, take care of what could have been an NCAA record, but the Mavericks with a quick goal in the contest, and really a strong contest for the most part all the way throughout. The Mavericks get a 5-3 win.
That's a nice win. They played a really solid first period of hockey. They set the tone. I thought they played with great heart and great speed tonight, and they got that early goal to break the Tolvanen streak at 399 minutes and 5 seconds. He comes up short of the record, but what an outstanding performance by him. But a really solid, full four-line effort for the Mavericks tonight.
Let's take a look at the highlights as we get going in this one. As we mentioned, it was a pretty quick start here tonight by the Mavericks. They got out to a quick jump. In fact, at one time, there was 7-0 shots on goal, but one of those shots converted here. Lewis is going to feed Knutson out front.
Zeb Knutson scores his 11th of the season at 3:26 to give the Mavericks a 1-0 lead and break that scoring streak for Northern Michigan. Then Diamond Tony with his first of the night from the dot at 8:46 from Craighead and Payne to make it 1-1. Go to the second period of play. We've got Dominic Shine scoring his 17th of the season from Klimek and Ballou at 12:07. Then Nicholas Rivera with a heck of a catch and throw, his 5th of the season, 13:05, and the Mavericks lead after 2 periods by a score of 4-2. Coming in the third period now, McClure with a shot that Tolvanen would like to have back, makes it 5-2, and then Diamond Tony gets it within 5-3 with about 2 minutes left to go on a backhander there, and that's as close as Northern Michigan was able to get tonight, and the Mavericks go on to the 5-3 victory. 37-22 shots on goal. Mavericks 1 for 3 on the power play, plus the shorthanded goal. 0 for 5 on the night for Northern Michigan, 12 and 8 for the minutes. 41-26 face-offs for the Mavericks tonight, and look at the standings now. The Mavericks a little bit closer, 6 points behind Michigan Tech with 3 games to go. Mavericks go to Bemidji next weekend, but they got a chance to be within 3 points of second place if they get a victory tomorrow night, Don.
And again, the Mavericks, you mentioned going to Bemidji State, but more importantly, as the Mavericks try to make that climb, this Northern Michigan team playing very well, stayed with this Maverick team for the most part, made it close at the end, and they're going to take on Michigan Tech. So this Maverick team, you know, there's still a really strong opportunity for them to get up to that second place spot.
And frankly, Bemidji State has nothing to play for in the final weekend of the season. Not that they'll rest people, but the Mavericks could be playing for second place against a team that really doesn't care. They've got home ice wrapped up already. So it'll be interesting to see, but you got to take care of business tomorrow night before you can worry about that time.
Yeah, and speaking of having home ice wrapped up, the Mavericks did that tonight, at least for the first round again. With the win, those 3 points in the standings mean that they can finish no lower than a home ice opportunity as far as their position in the standings. So tomorrow night is the last regular season broadcast that we'll have here from downtown Mankato. Mavericks then travel to Bemidji State and open the playoffs back here at the Verizon Wireless Center the first weekend of March. And so right now it's just jockeying for position, but the Mavericks certainly, as we had that week break, playing a strong game tonight. This is a good way to start out that push into the postseason.
It certainly is, and you just want to build on what you did tonight, because I think it was a real solid effort. Everybody played well tonight. Got good goaltending. Should be a great crowd for senior night tomorrow night. You know that you get home ice for the first round of the playoffs, and things are looking up for this hockey team. There's still a chance to make the NCAA tournament until somebody says you're not in. I'd say you keep playing and fighting.
And that fight continues tomorrow night. We hope you can join us here in downtown Mankato, but if you can't, we certainly invite you to come back with us here as we complete a Maverick hockey weekend. 7 o'clock the pregame show, 7:07 the face-off from downtown Mankato as the Mavericks entertain Northern Michigan to close out the home schedule here of the regular season for 2017. Tonight's final score, Minnesota State Mankato on top of Northern Michigan by a score of 5-3, and we'll see you tomorrow night.